Okay.
Can I have is there a paper clip over there? Did you leave a paper clip over there?
There should be. Wait a minute.
This is
What?
yours.
It was here.
Yep, here you go.
And what did you do with it?
Did you drop it on the floor? Did it go on the floor first?
What did I do with my copy?
A copy.
Well, I just trying to put a.
So this is double-sided.
You gave me a copy.
Oh, but
Double-sided and double-sided.
Where's the original?
So where's your copy?
I
Andrew's got it.
stapled it.
Oh,
And if you need
I
paper
don't know.
clips.
okay, let me give you this, or I can take it in, or,
Okay. And you got
Rose.
copies of this, everybody? Yep.
yes,
Okay, perfect.
thank you.
Alright, we are recording.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to make another copy of it, I lost mine.
This?
Call to order. That's,
Alright,
I got a Xerox.
alright, I'll start, we're gonna start with the roof proposals. As I mentioned, I created a bid tabulation, so you have a few pages in front of you. I went through each of the proposals, in separated by company regarding the bid tabulation, what they include, any other specs that they include within their proposal. There's another page that just has the requirements when they do the job, and then the final pages are the exclusions that the bidder has listed within their proposal.
Okay.
Also included, if they did include part of our scopes of services, if they added anything different, I did put that in there as well, so you have that noticeable. I thought this just might be an easier view versus as looking at each one.
Collecting paper clips over here. Is there something different between this?
What are you pointing at?
I think I have two first pages.
Oh, I was wondering where, I'm like, I knew I printed 4, yep, you have a duplicate, I
Okay.
put 2 there, sorry. I knew I had 4, and I'm like, where did it go?
So can I ask on the first page, the very first,
The tabulation, yep,
yeah, the tabulation, so it actually. So the very first one, the very first difference on JB Roofing, it says included, additional installation prices are also included.
so yes, when looking at that, proposal, they said that the one we requested was included, but then provided like 1 inch, 1.5, 2 inch additional costs. So that not, like, it would change the price here if you chose to do the 1 inch or 1.5 inch or whatnot. It was just included within the proposal, so I wanted to make sure it was right.
So is that hold true with the rest of the discrepancies? So you go down to fabricate and install? So no, because that's 32 mil aluminum edging and their Melanson's calls for 40 mil.
That's what they had included in their proposal.
Okay, so on the next one, supply and install 6 inch. DeSalvo is saying is gonna provide 8 inch.
That one, that it said 8 inch there. Unfortunately, the terminology wasn't really the greatest, but it did have 8 inch with the EPDM. So I believe that was it, but they're still there too. That's why I brought the proposals out, because I'm like, I think that's what it means. But like I said, the terminology kind of got me.
But also in DeSilver, theirs doesn't come with a 25, it comes with a 20-year warranty.
20, correct.
And the other ones are all 25.
They're all 25. Melanson did specify it was a 25-year warranty with a 55 mile per hour wind speed. 3 of the, I thought this one did too, but it's not listed there. Melanson, DeSalvo, and I believe JB, but I don't see it on here, came with a 2-year workmanship warranty. WH Demons came with a 1-year preventative maintenance program. In addition to the 25, the manufacturer's warranty.
So is it 2-year what again?
A 2-year warranty for the company. One mentioned it was a workmanship, but the others
Any
were like-
issues or
Just a
whatever?
regular
Yeah.
warranty.
Deming's got a lot of, requirements.
The requirements are, it's the exclusions, I think that, you know, they're covering all their bases.
So basically, you look,
Yeah,
and it,
They had a
Just
whole
work.
sheet that had it.
here,
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
right, but that's,
Has concealed
back of this one, this one,
discrepancies between drawings.
so basically,
those aren't requirements, those are exclusions.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause the requirements are listed
Over
right
here.
here,
in a different one, and that's not
Right.
Demon's
This one.
requirements. That should be, have its own section.
correct.
Oh, what are we looking at?
Well, like the end of bidder requirements as listed,
Yeah, they all have their separate
no, they
sections.
don't. If you look, Demon's is that category.
Yeah, you know.
So these, all of this stuff right here,
Everything in this corner was listed on their proposal, they had these hourly rates, I
Right,
wasn't
but-
sure if they were included.
but if you look at the category, they don't have their own category. No, that's this. See? So like under safe access to roof, not listed within proposal.
Oh, no,
Proposal
it goes
contingent.
this way, so everything's there, it's not like
It's
this
just a
first
column to
one.
itself,
It's not like this first one where I had it all broken out, this is exactly what they have listed, going down.
that's actually
So
their
their
bids.
requirements are safe access, hourly rates,
Yeah.
project managers,
Okay.
150.
I know, it's different, but I thought it would make it easier for looking at it all. Cause they weren't all similar, so I wanted to make it so it wasn't as confusing.
Instead of going across, go down,
This goes down.
yep, that's why you got,
Yeah, I don't know, it's, I guess I mean, looking at what I've seen so far, it's kind of a no-brainer, right?
yeah, because I see with
We
the
actually-
bid requirements listed, there's nothing for JB roofing. The other
Right,
three, I mean, Melanson doesn't have much, but the other two have quite a
No,
bit.
I mean, if you take like De Silva or whatever, we can't, what are we supposed to rip out the hedges and take the fence out up front and stuff? Are they the ones with 20 feet in front?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not happening,
We can't do that.
no. Well, it's a perimeter, we gotta put a fence around the whole building, no, that's,
No, not a fence around it, we gotta remove. It's a clear perimeter around the whole entire building. So in other words, clear. You gotta have clear span, clear opening for them to access the roof,
How you
20
gonna-
feet all the way around.
oh, you can move monitors.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you
And
need
it's not
that?
even,
What do you need that for?
probably for the lift and stuff like that.
Okay,
So I mean, that's not even
not
doable. I mean, we got a
doable, no.
tree within 20
Yeah.
feet. So,
And the septic, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Leach
no,
field.
the leach
the-
field is there.
not the leach field, but the tank.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
but you can't drive the
Right, the
lift over
vehicle
there.
on that.
I wouldn't
Right.
think so, no.
No,
So I mean, it's, I don't know. Like I said, I think seems like a no-brainer to me, no?
Aaron, entertain a motion if we have no more discussion.
I make a motion that we award the bid for the roof repair on the municipal building to JB Roofing for the amount of $38,900, not to exceed $38,975.
I'll second.
Discussions? All in favor?
Well, wait a second, you have discussion, that might shoot myself in the foot by,
Go ahead.
is there any, I didn't see a clause underneath their category for like unforeseen expenses or anything.
I looked through theirs and I was looking at everything with a pretty fine, fine tooth comb, they're the one in the folder. Nope, the Carlisle folder. And I didn't see anything that really stuck out at all, the only things that they had that weren't included were, the building permits was one, and then they said,
Cause we don't have, well, we
Yeah.
do have them, but we don't need them,
exactly.
that's why.
So it was building permits and one other thing, but it wasn't, I don't think pertaining really to us, so.
Okay.
Right.
Just read them real quick. Yeah, don't look down.
Right, I'm all set then,
All in favor?
seems
Aye.
like,
Machine eye.
What's that one?
You wanna keep this one?
Oh, I gotta keep all of them.
Yeah.
My only question is, in regards to the motion that was made, I did post this as a work session, is that still a valid motion? It is.
It's a work session, yeah.
Okay, alright,
You can't make motions in a non-public.
okay, then that's where I got me, I just wanted to make sure for sure, okay, perfect.
And it was specifically for the bid,
For the
so.
bids.
Yeah,
And so we'll just, at our next selectmen's meeting, we'll just, if you wanna put that into like new business, that we made the motion and awarded, just so it is during a public session, we recognize that we did it.
Right,
It would be my suggestion,
I would agree.
suggestion.
okay?
Alright, perfect.
It's my daughter's birthday today, the collar,
It's not over yet, so.
I did send her money.
Did I give myself, I don't think I gave myself a copy.
Oh, boy.
The next thing I had was I received an estimate today from Smith Family Tree Service, I believe it's for the fire station, if I'm correct.
Fire station number
Trees.
2, yeah.
Yep, so I wanna present that to you guys as well to review it. They did mention, if I remember correctly, the week of June 3rd, they could schedule us if this was applicable.
How many trees was it, Chris?
14, well, it's at
Right
least
here.
14, but there's some small
Oh, yeah,
vegetation has to be
duh.
removed as well, so.
Okay,
I only got 13, but
yeah,
it's
13.
clean up. And come on, what budget?
Building maintenance. But this could actually come out of the trust fund as well. Because we made
Yeah, I would say
that
so.
language change for, it's repairs, maintenance and
Improvements.
improvement.
Improvements, yeah,
So,
for the trust,
And this is preventive maintenance.
right.
Entertain a motion.
I make a motion to approve the estimate with Smith Family Tree Service for $5,400 for the removal of the hazard trees around fire station number 2.
I'll second.
Discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye,
So I'll go ahead, I'll email them, like I said, they'd get us on the schedule for June 3rd. So I can do it
get
right
me on
now.
top of it. Okay,
Do we wanna talk on the pest control thing?
We got time.
You got a copy of that, right?
I did? Yep.
yeah, I do too.
Wanna make copies?
Nope. Thank you.
The only thing I have concerns, I see where the powder post beetle,
Right,
Orkin is really cheap, $2,700.
That makes up the difference right there. Of what their price is over
Yeah.
everybody else and
Yeah.
the rest of the stuff.
But standard pest control, I mean, the standard stuff is, they're about,
$300 more,
yeah, well,
but that's 50% of that.
yeah.
right,
So that's a no-brainer for
And
me.
this is a one-shot deal, 4 or 5 years.
it's only
Right.
done once,
Why?
every
years.
5 years?
Once in 5
Oh,
years.
okay,
Now, this is also Orkin, this is the initial cost. I was
Correct.
with them to get the boxes, clean everything out and all that stuff.
So does that get added to that,
Yes,
which is still,
that's a one-shot deal though.
right, but that's still, so if you add that, so that's, makes it 5,000
Yeah.
and change. If you take that,
right,
so that makes it 7. So if you add that to that, that makes it 5,400. Add that, that makes it 7,000, just under 8. If
That's
you do that
9,000.
total, it's 9.
Yeah, it's
Do that
9,
total, it's 9.
so it's still,
Orkin's cheaper.
right, okay,
Yeah, actually, Chuck, I emailed Chuck, but he got the quote from JP Pest a couple months ago, it was $5,050, I thought it was like $5,000, but extra $50, but still
Yeah,
a lot cheaper. And
I guess
I
all
probably
is it,
we're on YouTube, right? Yeah.
they're a contractor. Are you gonna talk about their contractor? I mean, I wouldn't,
Well, what I observed with the different companies when we went and did every building, looking, some of the boxes haven't been touched for years. So that's all I'm gonna say,
right,
from our existing supplier, or customer, or contractor.
right,
had concerns.
As do we all, I mean, that's why we're even going down this road.
That's
to
right.
begin
And
with.
some of them we couldn't even open.
Yeah,
So, he had the key, he could open them.
I mean, it's a $2,000 savings. So,
Okay. We don't have with the contract with JP Pass, we can cancel anytime, right?
Let me take a peek to see if I have an agreement here.
I'll say, I don't remember the last time I signed an agreement.
I don't remember either, but just to
Just wanna
be
verify.
prepared.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I just think it was an open contract. Unless somebody signed a multi-year.
So
Right.
far, all I'm seeing is like monthly service agreements, last time even being in 2022.
Wow.
So if I have to see, these aren't even agreements. They're reports, but someone labeled them as agreements. If I had to guess, we're probably just in a standard, we've been with them for,
10 years probably.
no, it was 2006.
That's 20 years, yeah.
So,
Too long.
I
That would be
don't
stuff
have,
right there that I'd probably be careful if I said on camera.
No, that's a long time. That's a long time not to have been really on
I
top of
guess
it.
it's choice words I could say, but
Yeah.
I'm not saying a word.
You just get used to a pattern, which is not good.
I'll
I'm
explain
not-
to you
I'm
my
not
choice words
seeing-
after.
Okay.
seeing anything, things even loading, it's wonderful here.
Going forward, make a motion to approve Orkin bids for pest control on the municipal facilities in the town of Effingham. Should I give them the total amount?
Yeah, I'd second that motion, just the way it is.
Should I state the amount? Or
I don't
sign the
think that's
contract?
necessary.
Yeah, cause I mean, we don't know the amount, cause what if we don't do this right now? You know what I mean,
Yeah,
so
cause we do have the proposal right here.
it has a total on it?
Yeah.
2 totals though, right?
Yeah. And you confirm everything I did. What
I mean,
wrote.
it's underneath the bid, so I would say, I'm sorry. We're discussing without a second, but I don't think we need a total,
Okay,
so I'll second.
discussions? We good?
Yeah, we're
We're
just
good.
entering into an agreement to work and to be our supplier for our pest control services.
Right,
All in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Hi,
Perfect, so what I'll do is I'll reach out to Orkin, I'll reach out to Paul, I'll reach out to Paul now, or Orkin, to let them know our decision. I will contact GP Pest Monday to cancel services. Unless you
Well-
want me to wait and see what Paul, or
Contact
Orkin
first.
says, and see
Yeah.
what the time frame is before
Yeah, see when that's
canceling.
not-
When he could come in and get
No.
all this.
I'd call him to cancel.
Okay,
And the only reason why I'm confident in saying that is I'm sorry, but the services that we're getting, I don't think that a delay or an overlap or whatever is gonna be too tragic.
I second that.
It was-
gonna make a
I
difference.
mean, it was pretty obvious the other day, we had a meeting that was open to the public and we had insects crawling across the floor, so.
And Orkin was pretty good, I mean, he says
he was
Very
very
tough.
knowledgeable, both that we met with recently were very knowledgeable. And you know, I appreciate the time and I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll come spray for the Asian beetles and all that stuff.
I was just gonna look something up, what was I gonna look at?
No,
That time.
Sorry, you hear me typing.
that's all right.
It was a text message, I'll try to look up. Oh, that's. So while she's doing that, so I called GMI today to inquire about the bill, inquire about the billing of the OSFI portion and how much, what the tonnage would measured out to be.
Right,
Because OSFI wanted a bill direct and they were gonna try to figure that out because in order to generate a bill, they typically needed a contract for their financial systems, whatever, so trying to, and Jeff Perry stated that that's his problem to sort out and he would sort it out, whatever. Worst case scenario, I mean, we did raise enough money at town meeting to cover the whole thing, and then we could. There is, underneath all of our DRA forms, there is a section under the 737 and everything else for payments to and from other municipalities.
right,
So it's perfectly legal to do it, it's an easy tracking system, whatever, for us to get paid, and that's worst case scenario. Jeff, however, is out for an undisclosed amount of time,
oh,
and, the office stated, asked me today if we minded waiting for the bill. And I said, yes and no, and I said, and I say yes because depending on cash flow with taxation and the bills going out, knowing that we have the demand letter from the school district, you know, how much longer, cause we're already in May. So if we get pushed to June and we have, you know,
Two big
and we've
bills.
got $500,000 paving bill and an $800,000 school payment, you know, that may be a push, a crunch, so. But it is what it is, so they're gonna sort that out, but,
I think we're pretty good financially, no, we have the money in the accounts.
I
What I
looked at
saw
it,
with
I
the-
didn't look, I can tell you right now.
Yeah,
when I first started, you look like a light bulb went off.
Yes, cause you said Pine River, which is what I was just going to mention. I received a call today. One of the addresses we actually received before, they had a dirt driveway, they did the shouldering. And I wanna say it was daughter-in-law who called, Miss White.
Yeah, Sharon,
Yeah,
is that the one on the
drive-
right hand side?
the driveway's still very steep.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
So they called to see if there's anything, it was Ellen, I believe, Ellen who had contacted. So I said I'd bring it up to you when I saw you later today, to see if there's anything we do, I know she's OSAP, but. Or if there's anything,
she
you know,
has been or?
possibly.
Oh, it's the one on what,
Which way you going?
towards 16.
Yes, left.
Oh, that one,
The
okay.
it would be your last place on the
I was
left hand
like,
side.
just, you know, come off, down a little ways in Rain where not, you know, they're only there in summer or something like that, this really. they come
Yeah,
find
not
us.
those people, yeah. That'd be about almost, not quite halfway, but that'd be about a quarter
Yeah.
of the way, yeah.
I think it's
Yeah,
before
not
the
those
brook.
people.
Yeah,
It's the last place on the left hand side, and it is, I mean, when we raised the road there, we took the stumps out and put in gravel, we raised the road there several feet. And it is very steep, I mean, I look at it and I said, well, she can get in and out now, but it is very steep. So I mean, if you guys are open to it, we can put a load of gravel there. You know, get a triaxle and. She didn't ask for the road to be 47 feet higher than her driveway.
can we compromise with her? She can probably pay half the load.
So I don't know, that's not a question for me, that'd be.
Can we come back and say, well, hey, we'll address it, but can you pay half the load? Cause it
I
is
can-
their
I can-
personal property.
I can reach out, cause, like I said, I spoke to Ellen today, which was.
I'll call
her.
Ellen.
I have her number too, if you want it, so, unless you already.
Yeah.
I'll hit you up.
She sent me an email
Oh, okay,
and.
oh, she did mention that, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't call her, cause by the time I saw the email, the shouldering was done, and I'm like, oh, okay, that probably take care of it, but I'll call her,
Okay,
I'll call her, and I'll ask.
Yeah, I mean, it's just fair. I mean, I would assume we have to level out the gravel also.
Yeah,
And, just to update you guys, cause I know, sorry, we're jumping around, but I just got into the bank. We're pretty good right now, so
I thought so.
there'd be no concerns, but I mean, I'll keep a close eye in case anything were to change, but nothing should. I mean, the biggest bills we'd really have is GMI and the next few school payments, so. And with the warrants being signed, tax bills will be sent out here soon, and we'll start seeing that income come in.
Good, okay. Any additional questions? Issues?
Yeah, so there was, what else were we gonna talk about? Oh, do we have any updates on, sorry, freaking something, Jolly Rogers and
I
Rich?
have not received any update, I have not received any email back regarding a meeting, but you did just.
Did
put a
you
good
send a
point.
request for a meeting?
Yes, but you did just bring a good point, cause he did respond to Elena today, so I'm gonna send a follow-up one right now and see if I can get it.
He responded to Elena about what?
The tax warrants and stuff, she asked him to review it. Where are we?
So do you know what's transpired, Rose,
About what?
everything with the Jolly Rogers?
With Jolly Rogers, yeah.
So Jason was here last week, from DRA,
Yes.
so I also asked him some questions about current use. So there are several different, not several, but there are other things to do with current use, like Leo has a land stewardship that he has to redo every 5 years for that's for like forest management and that sort of thing. And that affords him the extra 20%
Reduction.
Reduction.
reduction. So with certain things, you're not allowed to post your property, recreational
Right.
adjustments and stuff
Right.
like that. So I asked Jason if there was, how hard we should push that. And look into how, should we do a deep dive into that, because there's a lot of current use in the town of Effingham.
Right,
And there's a lot of posted property in the town of Effingham. So we went over to Elena's desk, myself, Jason and Elena, and, the first two examples, they were getting the
20% additional?
the additional, and
right.
the two examples I brought up are both posted property.
Yeah, which obviously they shouldn't get.
Right. So Jason.
So have they, do we have a list of all the, just a list of, cause I have to submit to the town every 5 years, the papers. For the files, for Elena. She should have all that, right? For everybody that's applying for the additional 20% current use.
They should, yeah, we should have all those files. Those are the files that Jason was here reviewing, was current use files, exemption files.
To ensure that they're,
To ensure
that
things
you
are up to
have the
date, people are
5 year, that
filing.
matches the filing and everything else.
Correct,
Okay.
so those are on record.
No, that's okay. I think it would actually be faster just to look at the current use, the list of current use property. And then go off in our knowledge of where those are and say, well, there's posted signs on that. And then, so take those ones that have posted signs and then look to see if there's stewardship agreements and, all this other stuff, you know what I mean?
Right, doing that first to see if they're, yeah.
Cause I mean, the very first two I pulled up, red flag. And so he recommended, so if you go
So they were
on,
both, the ones you pulled up, the two.
the two weren't supposed to be posted and they are posted.
And they're in stewardship.
They don't have a stewardship plan. One did, yes,
Okay.
so. And I may be saying that, that part of it, I may be saying backwards. But they're getting the extra 20% and they have the land posted, so.
So they lose the 20% if it's posted, period.
Yeah, the only thing I posted is my driveway, so,
Right, but your driveway is not in your current use, right?
correct.
That's separate from it.
Driveway is, no, plus where the house is.
Right, so
Yeah.
that's, you got the driveway that
Right.
is all excluded from your current use, so you can.
Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna post that property.
So I mean, he said that if you go on their website, they have a handbook, it's at the end,
The current use criteria,
yeah.
I know we have an older one here in office, I
He
don't know
said
if they
they have the
updated
most
it.
modern one right on their website that you can print off or whatever, or review. And that explains everything about what the 20%, the stewardships and all that, and how that all works. But he recommended, given the amount of current use we have in this town, he said, fair is fair. And if you're getting that extra 20%, your land should be open for recreation.
Right.
And it should not be posted.
Trying to see if it gives me a year on here, so it looks pretty similar to.
I mean, if you want that
Well,
extra
Elena should
20%.
be able to give us a list of all current use people that are in the 20%
Right,
additional.
Correct.
There is a report that should be available on Avatar. She did have to update Avatar to do updates before the warrant, so I could ask her to do it because it may not let me in.
So can you
Oh,
request?
wait, it'll let me in. Hold on, let's see.
Oh, maybe we can get it from her.
yeah, maybe.
Get a list,
Let me see.
and you would have more knowledge as far as being from here.
Reports, current use. View.
Was it 2 years ago? I was working my driveway up at a house. Guy comes down the driveway from the house,
From the house?
and he's got a gun. I'm empty. My gun's empty. I just got tangled up. I got lost. He says,
Does each want a copy of this? It'll be 6 pages front and back.
yeah, sure. So, you know,
It's a lot
I
of
was talking, he
copies,
says,
just
I
looking
forgot
at
where he
this
was
stuff.
from.
It's a whole list. I can't break it down,
Okay,
but it is in order by certain types, like managed tree
That's okay.
farm,
right.
farmland.
Yeah. So, yeah, I parked up by the hiking trail on Libby, so he says, I'm just finishing up, said, you want a ride? I'll give you a ride back up there. I said, yeah, it's been a long walk, I walked up to the top and. So,
Alright, so
Let's
that's printing.
You seen any turkeys in your driveway?
no, I saw it about a couple weeks ago, but
I haven't seen
they're on the
it
house.
by me
By the
either.
The
Usually
other
I
night,
get a bunch.
when I left, up the farm, there was a big freaking turkey, he was,
Where's that?
the farm by the river,
Oh, yeah.
right in front, right.
They always have it over there.
Yeah, there's been 4 of them right there. Caitlin said she sent me a message one night, or you called me. Did you call me or text me?
What, when I was behind you and there's the turkeys?
Yeah.
No, it was when I saw you next. I said, you didn't, I think you came by either the next day or called the next day and I said, oh, were you looking at the turkeys? You scouting?
Yeah, there was 4 giant ones there.
Yeah,
We usually get a bunch on our property. I have not seen any. They have not come
so
through.
what's going on with, just past the third brook, the green roof barn? You see the big.
Wedding.
Yeah, saw
You see
the,
that trailer
Yeah.
that's out by it? That's a porta potty. That's what that is.
That they had that
Cause you
at,
go in, there's men's and women's.
Yeah.
yeah,
And then on the backside is
And it's
a
a whole
handicap
trailer, yeah.
accessible ramp that can drop down, whatever you go in, it's got a whole sink and everything. It's all like self-enclosed,
Yep,
yeah, oh yeah.
you know, flush
Yeah.
toilet, and
yeah, that thing is nice.
it's not just it's a flush toilet, so.
Yeah, the Castle of
They're
Clouds at the venue for the bands, I mean, they got a big one. Go to the other concerts, they're nice.
Lisa had a fundraiser, over there, and they had that there.
Yeah.
And
All right,
one
so I
of
have-
the people went out and said, that is the best porta potty I have ever been
It
in.
only works good though if you don't pull the wrong lever and you dump all the fresh water right into the gray tank.
Oh, geez,
There's that. These are
really?
the list for you guys.
Thank
I got 2 urinals in my trees in the back of that barn, it's like,
We, Eric and Janie got one of those from Garland because they're friends of the family and stuff like that. We got one of the fancy porta potties when they got married at the
oh,
at
the field
farm.
there, yeah,
Uh-huh,
And the guy I can see his face, I can't think of his first name. Anyway, the guy that owns the company, when he dropped it off, he showed one of us how to run it, which levers to pull when he got ready to activate everything. Well, the one of us that he showed, by the time the things kicked off, had too many tonics, couldn't remember. So like, oh, this must do it, and we dumped all the fresh water, so there was no water to flush the
Oh,
toilet, so we
God.
had to fill the tank back up. And I said, before we do that, is it 3,000 gallons and 3,000 gallons? So So when we fill that back up, we trying to put 6,000 gallons in
6,000 into
three?
the three.
And they said, no, it's the other way around, it's 2,000 gallons, and that's like a 6,000 gallon tank, so if you fill it up, you're good, so.
Wow.
They're like, okay, good.
So I'm gonna go back on this here, so what's the condition,
Yeah, but it's,
That's the condition of the property, if I'm correct.
what do you mean by condition?
I think it's, so if you have like a pretty level land, like a topography, it would be 100. If it's mild, it's like 95 to 75, average, fair and poor. So it kinda goes by the condition of the land. Which is kinda like a rating, you know, like 100% A plus, and so on and so forth.
And then I'm seeing a lot of it, less than 10 acres.
So if you're looking at the front page, that's farmland, I think there's a difference when it comes to
yeah,
farmland.
there's farmland, I think that's 5 acres farmland, right? I think, I could be wrong.
Oh, come on,
So farmland,
no,
farmland does not get, I don't know who she is.
there hasn't been an animal on that piece of property in 200 years. That's an
Well, what
apartment building. That should be commercial.
Oh, Stevens Road, yeah.
Yeah, how could that even be farmland? It's not even a full acre. 0.1.
Wow. He ain't got no farm.
It's not even farmland.
I do just wanna remind you who I recorded too, just in case.
We're not saying any names.
I know, I just wanted.
Is this public record?
That
Yes.
is public record, yeah.
So we're not gonna say anything that's gonna get us in trouble. Yeah, well, yeah, but that might be different. This is what I'm taking issue with.
Oh, the farmland, yeah. Oh, this is a managed hardwood, got
Yeah,
it.
And the managed order.
that right there, come on. No, no,
So
that
this-
one I agree with.
So this is basically what this is, a lot of this on here.
Correct, yes.
Not all of it, but there's
But some of it.
majority.
Correct, yeah.
Hold on.
Hobbs Road.
Jeff,
Is it the electrician, was it, not Jeff?
No,
Where he's got the horse?
Scott.
That's Scott. right?
yeah. That one I 100% agree with.
Oh, I did too, yeah.
Bruce, I agree with. Canards, I agree with. Dogley, Douglas, Prohawk.
So with the asterisks behind it, what's that mean on the last column? On the first,
Denotes current use, recreational discount applied.
first.
Down here, that's where it says.
Oh, no, it's current use recreational.
And it's got a plus. It means denotes conservation restriction assessment applied.
Recreational use?
That's what it says, recreational discount.
Right. Which means, and that's what he was talking about, cause that one right there
Mm-hmm.
is posted. This one right here, this is the guy, where is it? I just had it right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy that shoots all the time on Tunnels Road. It's on your same side. You leave the flats, you go by, what's her name, your friend?
Paula?
Paula. If
Then you get
come
the
out
house, the
this
first
way.
house on the right hand side?
Yeah.
Going towards Champion?
Yeah. That's him. He's getting the, This is almost as bad as the agricultural plates where people sign the affidavit stating that they do farm business and that sort of thing. And cause they got a chicken coop or have
Yeah,
a
but that
turtle,
doesn't mean
have
that
a,
you
have a
have-
turtle in a tank or something.
That doesn't mean that you're,
So,
Cause you pay $14 for an ag plate.
so we got $130,000 value here on all these properties total.
right?
Can we, if we go through this, highlights the ones we're questioning, how do we get that resolved to say,
I think the best course of action, if we have curiosities of it, is I could send an email, or Elena could send an email to Rich and Jason.
Well, here's a fun fact. We're actually gonna ask for a meeting. We're trying to set a meeting up with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, but
maybe
I
we
just
could
did-
address it.
I just did a follow-up email to him
So
to,
maybe we can have this chat
Right.
along with that at the same
Right.
time.
agree?
that,
The intern, no, I don't wanna hide.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I mean,
he already has his highlighter out.
A
So you
lot
got
of
a-
properties,
So you got managed hardwood, which is,
yeah,
what's that mean?
and then there's
so there's managed pine, managed hardwood, managed softwood.
Unmanaged,
unmanaged pine, what
is
is
that,
that?
the one that 20% less?
They all, well, if you get any one of these right here,
Uh-huh,
then you get the extra 20%. So like, if you find you. I wish it was alphabetical, but,
I can do an alphabetical, but I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
you wanted
it's
it
right there,
separated.
turn the
Found
page
it?
over, right over there.
okay, so you get the star, you get the asterisk, so you're getting that. So it should say,
We got 250 acres, so now we got 186.
yeah,
Are
but
you
you're
on
on
the page
another
before
spot
that?
too, there is another spot that you're on.
no,
There is?
Yeah, there is, on page, here, 3, over here. And that's, 11 acres, and then, and that would be what, managed pine? That
Oh,
would be
yeah.
a managed
Alright,
pine,
yeah, so you currently, Leo, you have 11 acres managed pine, 186.3 acres managed hardwood,
Yeah.
50
Oh, okay, it's all
acres
broken
managed
down.
other.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
broken
well,
down
that makes,
into
that
the,
makes sense.
Yeah,
into the different things.
yeah, it's got the whole map,
Yep.
it shows all the woods.
So unmanaged other, what is that?
Maybe different types of softwood, maybe,
Swamp. Where'd you see unmanaged other?
On page 4,
for example, Leo has managed other, and it's in a steep part of his property.
Oh, yeah, yeah, when you walk,
So where's, can you look it up by name, Caitlin, and tell me what page number?
4,
page 4,
Well, no, I was gonna look for mine and see what categorized, what I'm under,
Let's see, hold on.
or the David Siemens Irrevocable Trust, it's probably
well, you
unmanaged.
have unmanaged, and that's 19.5 acres under unmanaged.
you said I was on page 4?
And then there's, on page 4 was you, page 5 is him.
Where's page 4? I mean, I got page 4 here, but I
Oh,
don't
did
see
I
it.
see it? Wait a minute, wait. Where is it? I thought it was on page 4 for you, right?
I had one on page 3.
I thought it was on page 4 also, but it's not. Is it on 5?
Alright, so I just have to do it, I know
Yeah,
you,
you have
you
to
gotta
go
get
through
going,
each.
yeah.
Each,
Yeah, there's
thing.
one on page 3 right here.
Oh, and I just did this so I can search for Chris.
Yeah, should be able to search his name right
Yeah,
on the
name.
computer.
Alright, so I have one of, I think you said you had possibly multiple, 3 of 12. It looks like
Unmanaged or,
unmanaged hardwood for that one. There
You
is,
talking me or Leo?
I'm talking to you.
Siemens?
I also have you on page 5, under,
Hold on,
Siemens, David Siemens?
yeah, that's my, irrevocable trust.
Okay. And page 5,
So page 5, under unmanaged other,
So it should be only two, they're both 19.5, why did it,
you sure? Cause I have one more.
sure,
I have one more, page 11 of 12 for wetlands, and it's 5 acres.
okay.
how many I have? Since you're on there,
So one is unmanaged other and one is
yeah, it'll say right up,
One's wetland, one's unmanaged other, and I think the other one was,
guns unmanaged hardwood.
So
yeah,
the unproductive
Okay.
is the wetland?
it's the farmland, I'm going with that,
no, I think wetland has its own,
I mean,
Oh, I see, yes.
Yeah,
It
that's-
does.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't
Look.
see that.
look at the price here.
Yeah, I mean, look what I'm highlighted so far, and that's not even, I gotta figure out where that is.
Leo, I have 2 of yours on page 2. And then
Oh, you do, yep, got 2, one on page 3.
and that's it,
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought, because adding up the acres,
yep.
right, some homework,
A lot of people.
some homework to do. Yeah, stay on it with KRT.
I did already reach,
That's the red barn,
What page?
it's like $5 million worth of muscle, exotic cars in that barn.
Oh, yeah, but it would, yeah, but does he have a separate? Yeah, but he's got fields around there,
So,
I know, and there's not farm, he's not farming. So what's the definition of farming,
Yeah,
even
so
though
I
you
was
have
just gonna
open
say.
property,
alright, I just.
if you got an open,
Farmland?
if you got an open property. Field,
Uh-huh,
and you have no animals on it,
and you have no
Alright.
growth on it.
Let's see,
they have a definition what farmland,
farmland, beneficial to the economy, not that much there.
there should be a definition for it.
There should be.
well, I mean, if you wanna do that, I mean, I'm not gonna be that guy and take, what? My 5 acres of just in my name is farmland,
Yeah,
it's all wide open field, it's managed, I hay it and everything else, I'm not gonna do that, I didn't
But
like
you
putting the
could.
rest of it in,
But you could then, according
And-
to
oh
what
yeah,
else is doing.
that's just, I mean, you start looking at there's an apartment building on that one.
Farmland,
yeah,
That's not farmland.
so
Well,
it looks
Maybe
like
there's animals. that live
farmland
there.
goes based
I don't
off
know.
of the soil potential index definition. Is a tool to be used by the assessing officials to determine where in the farmland ranges of value a specific property should be assessed. SPI, which is the soil, index, is a numerical rating of the soil's relative, suitability for growing corns and grass legume, hay in New Hampshire. These two crops. are
growing
selected.
grass,
Grass legume and a corn silage.
Hay,
Oh, yeah.
silage,
okay,
Silage.
yeah, silage. So, it's
you're not doing
basically to grow crops.
Right.
So you can grow hay for a hay harvest,
Right.
or corn for corn silage for
Right.
cattle.
Uh-huh,
If you have the soils that are, well, it's New Hampshire, so you either have a rock or you have soil that you can grow hay or corn in.
go down the valley along the, yeah,
I mean, that's how New England is, and that's how it was, I mean, that's why we have stone walls, is because every ounce of this was farmland.
right.
That was either pastured, or they put corn in it, and still do. I mean, look down, you go down through Cornish, it's the same soil, that's all corn silage, that's what that is.
Well,
And it's
looks-
funny, cause people go there and you'll see them picking corn. And they don't realize that's not feed corn, that's silage corn.
yeah.
It does
I know
look like
corn.
there's a certain formula for assessing farmland, but it also says the landowner must provide the SPI to the assessing officials in order for the assessors to apply it. Otherwise, the assessing officials may use their own discretion when assigning a valuation within the farmland assessment range.
So if you're not growing corn, wheat, hay, whatever, You shouldn't be assessed
It should be
farmland.
It,
fine.
not based on soil too, cause you said soil
Yeah,
samples,
soil
because
sample.
I can look at a lot of these things right here, and they don't even have any fields. They barely even have a lawn.
And if the soil is not good to grow anything on, how does that qualify? I mean, you have to
How
have the
much is the
soil
one on
samples.
right field?
Oh, there's two, so that was
Yeah, that was,
acres 50 and 36, 23 and 17,
that's a good chunk of that.
yeah. I mean, you couldn't grow hay on that, you couldn't hay it, they can't even mow it,
Alright,
it's wet.
we
Oh,
definitely,
have to go through that.
I'm still reading, there's more sections on it, so I was looking to see if there's anything different.
I know, what time you gotta leave?
My husband's going to get my daughter, I'm good.
Okay,
Rose has gotta go see the Secretary of
Yes.
State, right?
Yeah, he's gonna.
wait, you
be
got a
there.
date?
No, I've got a date. But I figured someone from here should be there to represent the Secretary of State.
There will be somebody, isn't the moderator gonna be there?
He should be.
Okay.
He just sent out that was a last minute announcement that he sent out.
I didn't get it.
When he sent it, I don't know why I got,
I didn't get it either.
it came through, what did he put it on? It was
Facebook?
no, it was through the email. Wait,
He didn't email it to
let me
me.
see,
don't
Jim
get it.
Pittman. Who'd he send it to? To Jim Pittman.
Well,
From
yeah,
Jim
because he
Pittman,
probably
He
has,
has a whole bunch and I don't know who he sent to, so,
Who's he?
Jim Pittman.
Jim Pittman sent it to Jim
To
Pittman?
Jim Pittman.
well,
but
he probably
prob-
had a list of,
It could be a
Of
group, or
names.
he could be blind copying everybody.
Right,
right.
and I can't see who he copied.
I just tell him, you didn't tell the other two selectmen when you see him?
Well, I said, Andrea knew nothing about it. I sent something to,
You said it during the meeting and I went
yeah,
to her
and,
and,
right, and she knew nothing about it. Now, he should have told them and, whatever.
So, there was nothing else on that? No, just more, it's, you
just
gotta
more about
grow,
the soil index. and
soil index as
calculations.
far as growing crops and all works. Okay. I think there's only one,
So I mean, not for anything, we have 5 acres, I have chickens up, I've got my little garden, does that constitute farm? I'm not doing it, but,
well, you can't do
people
the
would-
woods and stuff, it's
No,
only
it's- right,
If you
cause we
mow your
don't
gra-
have,
if you mow grass, it's not gonna constitute as a farmland.
Well, I mean, and by our definition, but by that one, because I'm telling you right now, I can look at some of these properties and tell you that they barely have a lawn,
right,
let alone have a field.
So probably for, what we were discussing a little earlier, for over 20, 30 years, somehow this stuff
Yeah,
got
this-
into here and nobody's followed through with it.
right. Well, falls through the cracks.
I mean, like,
People, you get set in certain ways and you don't think about it.
I just, if you look at this, so like my property, okay? That's 46 acres. That 46 acres is separated into 2 parcels, with three different categories.
Right,
Okay, so you had 19 in one, 19 in another one, and 5 in another one.
Right.
That totals my 46, right?
Right.
Well, if you get into some of these, so it's gonna take a lot of homework, because I see one right here that they only have 3 acres. Now I gotta go through this and do the same thing like with mine, to see
Right.
if there's more acreage in the other categories.
Right.
That make up at least the 10-acre minimum that
Right.
is required.
exactly.
So, is there a way we could save this on Excel? This file? Cause then we could sort it.
I wanna say yes. I
That would be
could
good,
pull it Excel if you
Yeah,
guys want
that'd
me to
make
do
it
that.
easier. Cause
Send
then you
it.
can sort,
Then you can sort by the names and everything else. You save the master file and then put another tab, save another tab and just,
correct.
So it was, well, wetlands was the end, right, so.
Yeah, wetlands was in the very end.
oh yeah, I got my gravel pit down below, my little half acre I could claim.
Society for the Protection of something.
Spiniff. That's the one that owns top of Green Mountain and owns all 4,000 acres.
Really?
They own Watts's Field down here. They own all of Green Mountain where the tornado came over and
Wow,
they logged, so.
Except for the 10 acres above where the tower is.
Right.
The state owns
Wow.
that, but they own all the way up to my property.
that's
The
all,
whole edge, yeah, the whole,
wow, okay,
where you see that cut from Province Lake.
right,
On this side is all my property. That side is
These all-
what society.
wow.
Bullshit.
Interesting.
Some stuff done today. So the roof. Well, that.
See that,
So I did do it to Excel, so I'll send that to you guys.
Okay.
why isn't there, I just don't get it, how does that now become a red flag?
What,
Well, I found multiple properties that,
have the saw?
if you do the totals, they don't, even still, they don't come up with the 10 acre minimum. To qualify.
Well, that's why we get the Excel
Yeah,
file.
that'll be a lot easier to just sort and then the totals.
Those are actually gonna be in your inbox any second right now.
Yeah. Yeah, $31,000. Set
Yeah.
value. It's like almost $500,000.
Oh, yeah? I mean, I just found one and I went through every single page and twice. And one of the lots, they're getting, and they only have 2 acres
Total?
total.
Wow,
And it's not even underneath the farmland. Which apparently doesn't matter.
I
Right.
will
I
tell
got
you,
it.
I think it's definitely up for review.
It's up for what again?
review,
Up for review, like go through,
Well, this
You
probably
guys-
hasn't been reviewed in 20 years plus.
It's probably
Well,
never been.
probably not.
well,
Yeah.
to go through it and ensure, and I'm gonna push it with Richard and try to get him in here, and I'll try to get Jason in here at the same time on a DRA standpoint
Okay.
to review these.
Now, Rich, is he the one that said he can't make it to meetings?
No, that's the president, that's wrong.
Okay, wrong,
Rich is our,
Our guy,
assessing,
okay.
assessor who comes in, yep.
okay.
Okay,
Any other discussions? I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll
We have it.
second.
Oh,
Any other discussions? Nope.
I don't think so.
all in favor?
Aye.
Got the time?
Alright, do you?
Rose has